It just shows a bit of age like my face. My wife, Nikki, did a great job setting this instrument up. And hey, Nikki.
Hello. Yes, so the American Sunburst Tele, it didn't need too much work. It wasn't too bad. Just a bit of TLC, not too bad for a 22-year-old guitar.
The setup is just second to none. Plays in tune, stays in tune. Those scratchy pots, switch works fine, pickup heights nicely balanced. The hard case for this instrument, and I think Nikki had to spend so much time fixing the latches because these two latches both were broken. Nice case. And what was the thingy with the hard case?
Oh boy, that needed a bit of work.
That wasn't easy, right?
No, so that needed a bit of creativity.
So what happened? Tell me, what happened?
So this case came with these bits missing. So it was pretty much completely useless.
Yes, absolutely.
It didn't lock on both sides, actually.
I don't know what the heck happened with it. No?
Yeah, I don't know what they did, but yeah, this was missing. And I think it's quite common. These latches tend to
so what have you done? You just replaced them, but it
yeah,
wasn't
so I
that
needed
easy,
to
no?
yeah, I needed to file it, sew it down completely.
Sew it down?
Yep. I used all sorts of creative tools to get rid of these two.
Oh my god.
And then
it took ages, right?
Yeah, needed to screw the new ones on. But even then it didn't fit perfectly, so I needed to file down this one as long.
Oh, even though that.
Yeah, in here. With some...
Yeah, because they used these bloody rivets, right? These old school rivets. So
yeah.
It's not that easy taking them out.
Yeah, so that took a bit
so
of
the rivets here as well, but this part was alright, but the two rivets here had to be taken out. So that was this is the original.
Replaced completely.
So this is not an easy job to do.
Yeah.
A lot of hours went into this
and some
Tweed hard case,
yes.
and some creativity. Nice job, by the way. So,
thank you.
So this Tele with this Tweed hard case looks very, very authentic now. Yeah. So the hard case has a bit of age-related marks, like the Tele and my face, but that's how life is. Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the condition report. So from now on, we're gonna insert these sort of condition reports from you into the videos. Hopefully we're gonna get a thumbs up for Nikki's new role in the videos. Bye bye.
See ya.
20 plus years old Fender American Telecaster. This is a really good choice. Check it out on rolliesguitars.co.uk. You won't be disappointed with it. Hey guys, I've got this very fat sounding, very bitey, meaty sounding American standard Telecaster from 2003. Yes, this is a 22 years old instrument. But look at the condition. Look at this very nice 3-tone sunburst finish. I really dig when the sunburst is, you know, not too prominent. Sometimes they overdo it. Sometimes too much red, too much yellow, or too dark. But this is, look, this is a very, very nice sunburst finish. A 20+ years old Fender American Telecaster. This is a really good choice. Check it out on rolliesguitars.co.uk. You won't be disappointed with it. It's faded out a tad bit, and it just made it look even nicer. It just shows a bit of age, like my face. It has some aging related marks on it, tiny bit of, you know, playing marks. So it's definitely not a mint guitar, but it's not a destroyed or hardcore used instrument. It has just a few little marks here and there, nothing serious, nothing that really disturb my eyes or anything. The neck is absolutely spotless. There's no dings, dents on the neck at all. The fretboard edge is great. Frets, let's check the frets. Oh man, almost the whole life is back. I can't see any serious fret wear on this instrument. I don't know what happened with it, but nothing hardcore. So there's definitely no capo marks on it. The whole neck is like a guitar that has not been played. The body's got just, you know, just very surface marks here and there. Okay, so the guitar itself, you know, I've just recorded nearly about like 30 minutes of demo with this instrument, and the number one thing I noticed that these are absolutely normal, no technologically driven, old school single coil pickups. You know, very bitey. That's the first thing. Very, very bitey, especially the neck pickup. Sorry, especially the bridge pickup. I dig that bite. You know, that's old school, normal single coil bite. But when they start tweaking these, you know, these very simple designs, they usually start losing either the top end or too much middle range, or something happens with these pickups when they start tweaking them. But this is just a normal American standard single coil pickup. I really dig the simplicity of these normal American standard single coil pickups. You know, they didn't try to make them noiseless, they didn't try to make them ultra high output or anything like that. Just normal single coils, and they bite. They has this beautiful tele character what you can hear from countless amount of recordings, you know. Teles are very popular in American pop music, rock music. Whenever they use it, whenever they use guitar, you know, they mostly use Teles for a reason. They sit fantastically in the mix. Nice character. Other great thing in this time, 2003, they used a bow nut instead of cheaper synthetic shit, what I don't really dig. I also like these saddles, so much easier to set up the intonation properly. Yeah, this was quite good design. Fender produced these guitars for very long time. A nice big frets, so very easy to bend, 9.5-inch radius. The rosewood itself is just a great looking rosewood, great looking piece. It's not too light, not too light color. I really dig the darker rosewood, and this one is just spot on. I like it. I think kinda this is all to talk about. I think these are center joint alder body guitars, but I can't see the center joint. It's perfectly done. It's hard to tell, but this time, and even today, Fender uses two pieces of center joint alder or ash, but ash is much more rare. So this is I think center joint alder, but they did it perfectly, so you can't tell where is the center joint on this instrument. Nice neck pocket. Let's see the neck pocket. Nice and tight. Yes, so that is very well done as well. So yeah, 22 years old guitar. Hopefully the pots are not too scratchy. All works fine. I think my wife Nikki did a great job setting this instrument up and cleaning the pots, and the setup is just second to none. Plays in tune, stays in tune. Those scratchy pots, switch works fine, pickup heights nicely balanced, so when you go from the bridge to the neck, that you know the signal doesn't jump out of the mix. And the same backwards. So when you balance the pickups out, the middle position sounds awesome, sounds fantastic, you know. I really dig that. Yeah. Nice instrument. Let me show you the hard case it comes with. So this is the hard case for this instrument, and I think Nikki had to spend so much time fixing the latches, because these two latches both were broken, but she fitted new claps or whatever that you call them, new latches, so it both were perfectly like the third and the third one as well. So all good with the case. Nice and clean. I can't feel any dodgy smell or anything. Nikki did a fantastic job with this hard case. Yes, so brand new latches on left and right hand side. Middle is the original. This is the Tweed hard case. Absolutely matches the character of this instrument. A 22 years old guitar with a little worn Tweed hard case. I think they go really well together. So we just literally fixed everything that was broken. The guitar needed a bit of TLC, a bit of setup, a bit of cleaning of the pots. Yeah, that's all. New strings, etc, etc. So the usual thing what we do with the instruments, and we fixed the hard case, or Nikki fixed the hard case, installed new latches. So if you want a good Tele. If you want a good American Tele from 2003 or like a 20 plus years old, really matters, you know, this is a 20 plus years old instrument and it really bloody matters. It is, we are talking about acoustic instruments. Even it's an electric guitar, but it's made out of wood, and you know, the wood reacts to time like by face and gets better and better over the time. Now hopefully this is the case. So this is a 22 years old guitar. Check it out on rollysguitars.co.uk. You won't be disappointed with it.